Have you ever said something smart in a meeting and 5 minutes later, someone else says the same thing and they get the credit? That doesn't happen because your idea wasn't good. It happens because your idea wasn't sticky. Today, I'm going to show you exactly how to make your ideas land, stay, and get repeated. So when people think great idea, they think you. This is one of the most important visibility skills you'll ever learn. I'm Julie. Welcome back to Level Up Presence. If you're new here, subscribe so you don't miss the journey ahead. This is day 3 of your visibility and influence journey. On day 1, we activated your presence. On day 2, you learn how to enter conversations with confidence. Today, we lock in the skill that separates people who talk from people who get remembered. And before we're done today, I'll show you the one sentence that makes people repeat your idea after the meeting ends. Here's a mistake most professionals make. They think ideas win on intelligence. They think clarity is enough. But in real conversations, meetings, presentations, group discussions, memory is power. When your idea sounds unstructured, people unconsciously drop them, not because they disagree, but because their brain doesn't know where to put them. And when people drop your ideas, two things happen. Your influence shrinks, and someone else rephrases it later and gets the credit. That's not bad luck, that's a delivery problem. So, how do you fix that? I suggest 3 fixes. Fix number 1 is the 3-part idea frame. If you want your ideas to stick, they must feel complete in the listener's mind. That's where this framework comes in. Every memorable idea has 3 parts: the problem, the impact, and the direction. Let me show you the difference. Here's an example of an unstructured idea. We need to improve onboarding. That's vague, easy to forget. Here's an example of a structured idea. One issue slowing us down is onboarding. It's costing us time and efficiency. The fix is a simple 3-step checklist. Same idea, completely different effect. Because now the brain knows what's wrong, why it matters, and what happens next. Now, here's where most people stop, and that's why their ideas still fade. How do you fix that? Fix number 2 is the memory anchor. After you share your idea, you must tell people what to remember. The brain needs a signal. That's where anchor phrases come in. Here are 3 examples of anchor phrases. That's the key takeaway. That's the bottom line. If you remember one thing, remember this. When you say these anchor phrases, you're not being repetitive, you're being directive. And guided attention creates memory. This is one of the biggest shifts I teach. And if this resonates, hit subscribe so you'll catch the next step in the series. We're not done yet. Here's fix number 3. Fix number 3 is to repeat without rambling. This is where many professionals sabotage themselves. They repeat the idea, but they add new words every time. That's not reinforcement, that's confusion. Do this instead. Restate your idea in one clean sentence, the same way. For example, so the solution is a 3-step onboarding checklist to save time and improve efficiency. Same words, same rhythm, same clarity. Repetition creates retention. Rambling destroys it. Let's recap the 3 fixes. Frame the idea, anchor the takeaway, repeat with precision. That's how your ideas stick. You made it this far. That tells me you're serious about showing up with confidence. Subscribe now, and tomorrow I'll show you how to sound confident even when you're nervous. Because confidence isn't a feeling, it's a technique. Day 4 is waiting.